Hey kid, my hummingbird and I are here to present the story When the Fly Flew In. As you can see, my hummingbird is, well, it's not going to sit still, so best to off to the side. Go on, off to the side. There we go. Now we can focus. When the fly flew in. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, there's a fly right there. Can you see him? Try to get in through the keyhole. This book is dedicated to some kid named Nate. That's cool. To have a book dedicated for you. Maybe one day you can have that happen to you. Here we go. In a quiet room, a dreaming dog wagged his tail. A fuzzy cat snoozed. A plump hamster napped in a shoe. Where is that shoe? Oh, there's a hamster. There's in the shoe. And a sleepy parakeet whistled on the bedpost. I can't clean my room, a child whispered to his mother. All the animals are sleeping. I'll clean it later. Okay, well, that makes sense. You don't want to disturb everyone. When a fly flew in, the dog opened one eye, wiggled a whisker, then leapt up to catch it. The fly turned left, and the dog's tail sent a dozen dinosaurs sailing. The fly turned right, and the dog's tail swept off a mountain of muddy pants and crusty socks. Ew, somebody was playing in the dirt. The fly turned in circles, and the dog's ginormous tail pushed off a pile of moldy apple cores and banana peels, but the fly was always one turn ahead of the dog. While the bird just sits there still. Only the dog seems perturbed. Ah, but wait. When the fly buzzed by the cat streaked after it. The fly zigged, the cat zagged. The fly zagged, the cat zigged. But the fly was always a zig or a zag ahead of the dust mop cat. Ha, dust mop cat. Oh, he looks pooped. When the fly stopped to nibble on a cookie crumb in the closet, the hamster took notice. Now, the hamster didn't care about flies, but he did care about cookies. He's probably thinking, hey, that's my crumb. He shooed the fly away and ate the crumb in the closet. Then the raisins on the radio, and even the popcorn inside a party hat. But the fly always stayed one nibble ahead of the hamster. Can I just say, kid, this room is kind of disgusting. There's apple cores and banana peels and cookie crumbs and popcorn. You're going to attract flies and worse than that. When the fly zipped around the ceiling, the parakeet watched closely, because watching flies is a bird's business. But she could not watch any longer. Look at that big eye, looking at that little fly. Shoo! Flap, 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 flap. She swooped into a corner full of cobwebs. Zap! She flapped behind the curtains, thick with more webs. Flap, flap, flap. The parakeet gobbled up the spiders, and their webs trailed from her wings like kite strings. But the fly was always one web ahead of her. In a quiet room, a dog twitched his tail as he dreamed about flies. A cat curled up, her coat licked clean. A hamster settled down for a second nap. A weary parakeet fluffed her feathers. The fly flew out. And the room was clean. The end. I am a little confused. Because how did the room get clean exactly? I mean, the fly didn't eat all those things, and the animals ate some of the things, but what about all those dinosaurs that got knocked over? Was the whole story a dream, kid? Or was it real? Well, maybe you can leave a comment and you tell me, because I just don't know. And the hummingbird here, he's not talking. He's just flying. All right, kid, we gotta fly. See you next time on KidTime StoryTime. And subscribe.